Okay, Esmee, so the question you looked at was assess the benefits of FDI in the primary sector industries in sub-Saharan Africa. FDI is when companies from abroad invest in the host country. This can mean moving their business there. In terms of investment, because the word foreign direct investment has that in it, it's better to define the word invest. So you talk about purchase of physical capital within the host country. Foreign direct investment can be beneficial as it brings infrastructure to the host country, such as roads and buildings. Maybe not say the word brings, but maybe purchases or allows to be built. FDI itself isn't the roads and infrastructure bit. So your World Bank loans or loans for infrastructure. Foreign direct investment is business investment. So it would be from businesses investing in your economy. So the buildings part would be more applicable here. Improvement of infrastructure can lead to a higher standards of living. Again, this is you're making this a little bit about World Bank type loans, so linking it into development. Now, it says FDI in primary sector industries, so you have to apply it to that. So the kind of things you're looking at is investment in mining or investment in agriculture. So the capital goods would be the more advanced mining techniques, more advanced machinery, safer for staff. Agriculture would be things like tractors or more disease-resistant seeds. And that would lower the cost of production. Meaning the profits for company would be higher, potential corporation tax would go in spending. Now that then would allow you to link back to your points about healthcare. So the more government spending is a good way then to link it back into healthcare and link that healthcare then into development. So improving HDI. FDI can also boost employment in an area which can boost incomes and consumption, especially low-income families. So you can talk about a reduction in poverty there as well. An example of a primary industry in Nigeria is Shell, a negative of FDI. So you've got the example there, it just hasn't been applied of how the FDI would improve that. Negative FDI is that the company may employ mainly workers from the source country, meaning that remittances will leak out of the host country and it doesn't contribute. Good point there. Another negative is that they can exploit workers by taking advantage of no minimum wages. However, an underpaid job is still seen as better than no job. Perhaps the main negative FDI is the primary sector is that it can lead to an over primary dependency, which can hinder economic development in the long term, and over extraction of primary resource, such as oil, will eventually lead to tax running out and leading to structural employment. So I think you've got a few different points there. I think maybe just taking one of those, either linking it into primary dependency and linking that into deteriorating terms of trade and how that will lead to balance of payments problems in the future for that developing country, or do that one about sustainability, about lack of sustainability of development. I think another good example of a negative of FDI can be that if it's capital intensive, which does link to kind of your point about the benefits being less. So if there is capital intensive manufacturing, for example, in mining, it might be that there's no jobs created.